Over the last few months, I've gained an interest in solitary bees, specifically mason bees and leafcutter bees. And I think that anybody that has a interest in honeybees would also have an interest in solitary bees also. They're a very interesting bee, very small and docile bee that is safe to be handled by children, safe to be around pets, and they're also a very good pollinator. They pollinate twice as good as a honeybee, so it's just an interesting hobby to get into, especially if you're already into honeybees. Just another fun thing to add. It takes very little effort, very little money to get into this hobby, but it's more than a hobby. It's also a very beneficial bee to have, especially if you have a home garden. They only range around 300 feet away, so their pollination is really confined to a smaller area. So you get better pollination in the area that you put them in, and they're just a very good pollinator. I'm not very educated in these bees yet. I'm just getting started, and this is my first equipment and first bees. So I've been doing a little research, and I've come across a company called Crown Bees, and spoke with them, and they've sent me a starter kit, and I'm gonna go through the unboxing of this starter kit, and me and you's gonna see it for the first time and go through the setup on this. And as time goes on, I'm gonna continue videoing the processes of the different steps. That's not very much to it, but I'm gonna learn as I go and share those experiences and learning experiences with you as I go. I'm gonna video those processes and share them with you, and we will learn together. If you are interested in these bees, interested in this equipment, that company, once again, is called Crown Bees, and I'll include a link down below in the video description of where you can go. You go click on that link, it'll carry you to their website. They are a complete resource for equipment, bees, and knowledge. They have everything there that you need to learn to raise these bees and to care for these bees. You go purchase anything you need for being able to get started in this hobby and started in these neat little pollinators. So I've already mounted a post over here beside me. They recommend around 5 foot high. This one's a little bit higher, about 5.5 foot or so. They recommend that is a good height off the ground. If your temperatures are above 90, I have read this so far, if they average above 90, they recommend having it protected from the sun in the late evenings, and we have that here. That's why I've mounted this post up under the limbs of these sawtooth oaks. It does get south sun, so they receive sunlight first thing in the morning, and that's supposed to help out too. So let's go through this unboxing together and get this house mounted and get started. This kit that they've sent me, I think, is the Cabana kit. I think is what they call it. It comes with the house and accessories kit. It comes with reeds to fill the box, and also the bees. These with this kit are the leafcutter bees, which are appropriate for this time of the year. Also got some Bee spray. This says it's a pheromone spray to spray onto the front of the hive to kind of mimic that bees have already been nesting in this hive and kind of attract them to find this hive better, and urge them to lay into this hive or this home. So that's what comes with the kit. We're going to take first, and we're going to place our reeds into the hive. I'm going to go ahead and mount it on the pole. And we're going to place these reeds into the hive. The instructions say to place the closed end to the back, but also to place them at different depths in the hive or into the house. If you place them all where they look the same, it makes it difficult for the bees to find the right tube or the right reed. And kind of like the same way queen bees do with a lot of hives on the same yard. So we're going to place them at different depths, kind of make it look different as you go through. We're going to get these stacked in, and then we're going to, next step is to apply the pheromone spray to the front of this hive. Okay, I've got my reeds installed, mismatched of all varying lengths in the box. I'm going to open up this Bee spray. It comes with 5 reeds. It says to place on top of the nesting material. We'll place those 5 in above those. And it says give 10 sprays of Bee onto the front of the nesting material, this front of the box. All right. Our next step is to install our bees, which is, they come in tubes, and they ship in ready to emerge cocoons. With the temperatures that we have right now, I know a lot of these are emerged already, and that should be just fine. I'm sure there's plenty that's not emerged, but they should still all find this box. We're gonna put our cocoons in here and release the bees that are emerged. That is a lot of bees. I think they send plenty of bees in their kits. Also included in the kit is a bee guide. It's got a lot of information in there, all the information you need to learn to raise these bees and be able to go through the cycles, the life cycles, to continue producing these bees year after year. In the accessories kit, there is a mason bee attractant in here. It says mud mix, and some accessories for being able to store the cocoons once they have went through the life cycle and laid in the reeds and finish that process. There's a process to go through, and we'll cover it later on, that you remove the cocoons and store those cocoons up to use in the next season to start the life cycle all over again. One of the things in this kit is a mud mix, and it's just a good mix of mud for the bees to use in their cocoons when they close off those cavities with eggs in each one of those cavities. They use these kind of like a dirt dauber or mud dauber makes their nest out of. They use these to create the different compartments inside of those reeds. You just mix this up in a small hole close to the hive, and they use that. That's included in the accessories pack. So you've got everything in the kit. If you order one of the complete kits, you've got everything that you need to start this process and go through these various life cycles of these bees. Like I said earlier, if you're interested in these products or in these bees, mason bees, leafcutter bees, those are our solitary bees. And if you're interested in learning more about those, you can go to crownbees.com. You can also go down to the description below. I will place a link in the description, video description, that'll carry you straight to this website. You can purchase everything you need from there. Following that link and purchasing from that link does help me. I get a commission from you purchasing from those links. So if you purchase from there, it does help me to create these videos, and I would appreciate your support. But we will continue through these processes and different parts of the life cycles, and it's just a little bit of a added thing that I enjoy. I think a lot of you will enjoy, and we'll go through this process together, learn together, and have a added benefit of pollinators and something to enjoy some of our time together with. I thank you for watching.